Hello everyone and welcome to the first of 6 videos in a new tiny little mini-series where I'm going to be setting author times for the new levels I've been making for Zeepkist version 18. For all previous versions I've done on Zeepkist where I've added like adventure levels, I just like played the game a bunch, like set a bunch of times on levels and thought this is fine, it's whatever. But then always people came asking me like, whoa, how did you set these times so well? Are these real times? Did you cheese? And every time I'm like, no, I didn't. But, you know, there's no proof. So, for version 18, I thought it would be funny if I just recorded my attempts. Couple rules just for myself. I don't want to make this too difficult for new players, any players playing the levels. At the same time, my skills are not what they used to be, so I'm not gonna be too good. But then again, I did make these levels and I have tested them extensively, so I'm gonna be putting a 15-minute soft time limit to this thing, where it's like if I exceed the 15 minutes and I'm not happy with it, who cares? That's it. This is now the time that it's gonna be. Yeah, I just gotta pick a cool outfit, really, to begin. Yeah, that's it. I think this is about as cool as you can get, really. Alright. So, the new adventure levels they're all done. For now, while building, I've just put them here so I can easily access all of them. I think I'm going to put them... I think I'm going to put them here. But I'm not sure yet, because this is easily accessible and the map is quite big already. So I think I'm going to put them there. Oops. We're going to start with level L-01. There's also no thumbnails yet because I haven't taken any screenshots of the levels. Welcome to Zeepkist version 18, the logic update. So this level has been inspired by, well, ski resorts, basically. And what I wanted to do was, I've had this idea for a very, very, very long time, making Zeepkist. Dating back like years and years, of how cool would it be to drive your Zeepkist onto a gondola and go up and then go down. To me, like, I think that's been stuck in my head since 2018 at least. But I've never known what to do with that exactly, how to put that in the game. Wait, let me check the time by... Okay, good. Because it was always very difficult, like, how do you trigger the gondola? What makes it, like, how do you decide, like, how far it goes, etc.? What makes you set the speed? There were so many settings to the whole thing that it was always very hard to do in the previous level systems and stuff that I built. Because the groundwork was not there. The groundwork for Zeepkist has always just been, oh, you can place blocks and you can maybe color them and toggle a few things. But very complex things like a gondola were just so complex that kind of hard coding it into the game didn't make sense at all. But with the logic update, there was now ways to control it. There was ways to set the speed. There was ways to detect if it had reached a station or not. There were ways to tell it when to move or when not to move. There were ways to detect when a person attaches to the gondola. So that's why for level 01 I figured it would be very, very fun to just make a ski resort. And I've just noticed that actually talking, explaining things while trying to set author times is incredibly difficult. So I hope that these times are going to be, yeah, decent. You may have noticed that I'm coughing a bit. That's too bad. You've also maybe noticed that there's a door that opens. This is achieved by a cheese memory block, because when I was testing this level a whole bunch, I realized that it was actually very tedious to go up the gondola, and that my dream for over 6 years of having a gondola in the game kinda wasn't that fun. So I figured, okay, well, we need to put a cheat code in the level, or like, you know, not a cheat code, but just, okay, you did the gondola once, you understand what it does. Here, now you can just take the regular fast route, and I think it saves a good 10 seconds or so. There we go, we made the level. 47. I'm sure I can do a lot quicker. I think you've also noticed frikandels spinning around in midair. There's no good reason for it. I just thought this bit needs some rotating things. What fits with a ski resort? And I didn't have anything that fit with a ski resort except frikandels, which don't fit. And I was like, this is funny as hell, let's do it. So I did it, and I think it is funny as hell. It's random, it's quirky. Don't bully me. Oh, I'm locked in. Yeah, I can do this way, way faster. This beginning bit is a bit difficult when you're on keyboard, which I am. Because I like keyboard, I feel like I don't have the tiny movement dexterity necessary to really fine control a stick on a gamepad. But a keyboard is just like, oh, you press a bunch of buttons and now you're happy, which makes me very happy. And also I feel like a lot of racing games kind of have bad keyboard controls. Is that fair to say? Like, it's difficult to translate digital keyboard input into like very nice and smooth steering values. So I put a lot of effort in Zeepkist into actually making sure that even on keyboard you could like have fun, or it would feel nice. And also, keyboard is a bit slower than what's it called? Gamepads. So to keep things competitive, I am setting all my times on keyboard. I wonder if it's quicker if I... Well, I don't think so. No. I'm about 9 minutes into the recording, two of which have been like the intro, so I'm halfway. How do I suck so bad at the beginning? It's incredible. Please work. There we go. The trick with this level, with really any level, is keeping up your speed, which can be quite difficult throughout all of these weird tube and ice sections, because it's so easy to like slide sideways the wrong way and just lose all of your momentum coming out of a thing. See, this feels nice, and now I'm scared. Oh, the final section, I think if you're very, very quick, you can just go straight and you don't need to weave, and that's kind of what I'm trying to go for. But that was a really solid time that I messed up there. That was sad. sometimes you just come out of that rotating tube piece with just no speed. Yeah, look, you just lose 5 kilometers a second, or meters a second, I'm not sure. I think it's kilometers. And you're just, you're toast. You're just toast. And I'm not sure where it comes from. I think it might be the transition between the downward spiral tube and the rotating tube. Oh man, I don't know. Ugh. I better set a decent time, or Arthur is gonna be way too easy. Who knew that Zeepkisting with pressure actually was difficult? That's terrible. What the hell? I mean, I guess that's just the nature of this course, where you kind of land on this flat surface, and it's just like, yeah, you're always gonna lose a bit of random unity-bound speed over there, so. Dude, how do I lose that much speed, please? Five minutes left. This is getting tricky. I mean, I could just change the rules midway through, be like, no, actually, it's 20 minutes, what are you talking about? That's pathetic. Oh, that's good. But now I really, really, really don't want to lose my speed on this weird thing. Dude, what the minus 14, please. Oh, man. Okay, I shouldn't be fancy. I should just go for it and hope for the best and see what happens, really. Wow, that's such good advice. Just go for it. Why didn't you try that before? 2.5, decent, decent. I think I'm thinking about it too much. I used to not think about this turn. There we go, that's a lot better. Smooth, very smooth. Not bad, very straight. I'm faster. There we go, that's good. That's very good. 45.773. And I still have a couple minutes left. I wonder if there's like super pro Zeepkist guys like, I don't know, Maki or Ronan looking at this being like, oh, you can shave off like 5 seconds in that one corner just by not being a dumbass. Maybe. I fear that's the case. Oh, that's bad. That's also bad. All of this is bad. Yeah, that's... Well, we're still going, but... There's no speed. Yeah, no. That was completely unnecessary. But... very swag. It's quick, but it's slow at the same time. This is dreadful. I think I've got 2 more runs in me, and then it's over. I feel like I had a way quicker time when I was like really hunting this earlier. That's dreadful. What the hell, man? Yeah, that's just bad. I guess it's when you're doing it live, when you've got a 15-minute deadline, whatever, you push yourself less. Like when I was really hunting it, I was cutting corners here and there, like really going for the tightest corners everywhere. But now I'm being very, very safe everywhere, and I don't think it's improving anything. No, that's awful. Okay, this is gonna be the final run, I think. I've got, what, 50 seconds left? And I also don't feel like I'm improving very much. Yeah, I don't think so. If that's the trick, I'm gonna eat my hat. No, it was not the trick at all. That was terrible. Oh god. Well, I think it might be the trick if you don't mess it up, but I, yeah, convincingly did. Alright, so that is level L-01. Cheese blocks are unfair. This is so true, bestie. Let's end this by taking a screenshot of the level, a thumbnail. 60 degrees, FOV, yeah. Oh yeah, I want to put the, put some nice shadows. What does all of this mean? What? Yeah, that's more shadows. That looks nice. Could work. Well, not bad. I think I'm not gonna be very strict on the 60% FOV thing. Ooh, this. You kind of like, you want consistency in your screenshots, but in your thumbnails or whatever, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I also like pretty thumbnails. That looks really bad when it's small. I think you need like one focal point in your image. I think you need like just a look, this is what the level is about kind of thing. Like that. Maybe now I'm suffering from, oh, I gotta take a screenshot pressure. There's gotta be a nice angle somewhere. Is it just gonna be this? I feel like it's gonna be something like this. Just like very big, the thingy. Yeah. Yeah, that's clean. That's fine. Alright. Oh yeah. Let's check out the time and say goodbye. Okay, of course, there's no time block at the start. Yay. Man, I was gonna do like a very nice, wow, check out the time. The time is actually this and this. There we go. L-01, official author time, 45.773, and you saw me do it, so no complaining, please. Just get good or completely smash my time and laugh in my face. That's also fine. I'll see you in the next video where we're doing L-02. Bye. Oh, by Zeepkist, of course. Of course, how could we forget?